Peacock fans, to another episode of Peacocks on the Prowl. I'm Jim Lowry, and I'm sitting here today with head coach Nate Rucker of the women's cross country team. Coach, nice to have you here.
Thanks, Jim.
All right, Coach, you guys were at the Lewis University Conference crossover this weekend. Why don't you tell us about it?
Really good meet. Lewis put on. It's something they're trying to do every year. There's looking to be a change with the regional format in Division II cross country, and pretty much going to maybe like a super regional format. So meets like Lewis put on, this Division II only meet, where you can have interconference and interregional competition. It's going to be one of those things that hopefully will bolster, I should say, a team's chances of maybe getting an at-large bid to the regional championships with the format they're looking at. So I think it was a good test run for Lewis to do this format this year. Really liked it. Seeing teams from the GLVC, the GLIAC, and the MIAA, along with us from the NSIC, and it was a really good competition. We have the number 3 team in Grand Valley State, the number 9 team in Northern Michigan, and the number 15 team in Lewis. It was a pretty outstanding competition this weekend.
Now, speaking of all the great competition there, your girls ran fast times this weekend?
Yeah, they did well. They improved. Most of them improved by a minute from 2 weeks ago at GRIAC, so that was probably a good positive to take away from the meet. Hopefully we can build off that for the conference championship in 2 weeks.
Now, for those people watching at home who might not know, taking a minute off your time is a big deal.
Yeah, that's quite a bit of time to drop. You know, there can be different factors in training, obviously, and then, you know, course. Whether a course could be fairly hilly, maybe flat. Lewis course was built as a more flat and fast course, which I think helped us out since we'd seen some pretty good cross country courses this year, with being, you know, relatively hilly or you know, a little bit more challenging. And Lewis's course was good, so definitely, hopefully, we can make a return trip back there next year and maybe run some good times a year from now as well.
All right, Coach, now you have off this weekend to train, but in 2 weeks you'll be at the University of Minnesota for the NSIC Conference Championships. Why don't you tell us kind of what the girls are looking at there?
Yep, the Conference Championships are hosted by Concordia St. Paul in 2 weeks up at the University of Minnesota. The conference course is going to be the same course that Minnesota uses for some of their home mates, including the Roy GRIAC. So we've already run the course once this year, so we already previewed that, so that's good. I'm hoping to improve our standing from last year in the conference. I'm hoping to move up a spot or two, hopefully. I think the girls are ready. The practices have looked great the past couple of weeks, and hopefully we can put it all together when the time comes and it counts. So, but looking forward to the return trip back to Minneapolis, St. Paul area, and seeing what we can do one more time on that course this year.
All right, and there you have it, Peacock fans. Peacock Cross Country off this week, but they'll be back in action in 2 weeks for the NSIC Conference Championships. Until next time, Peacock fans, I'm Jim Lowry. Thank you for watching.